So if you're new to Tai Chi, a really important concept to know is that most of the theory of Tai Chi is based off Taoist theory. Of that Taoist theory is also informs medicine as well. So traditional Chinese medicine is based off Taoist theory predominantly. Qi theory is based off that as well. And this is all ties into Tai Chi. So a fundamental thing in acupuncture in Chinese medicine is where there's pain, there's blockage, Qi blockage. And where there's no pain, there's no blockage. So what does that mean? So when we talk about pain, we're talking about pain in areas, different types of pain. There's sharp stabbing pain, there's just ache, there's sensation, that sort of stuff. So we're talking about pain, we're talking about tingling, like nerve sensations, feeling like something's caught or blood not flowing, that sort of stuff. That's claudicant sort of pain. You can't quite feel into an area or it doesn't feel quite right. That represents the Qi blockage there. And ache, different sensation than what you'd expect. That's all Qi blockage. So when you do your Tai Chi practice or your Qigong practice and you're moving the fascia, getting the energy to flow through different parts of the body, you find that what was painful before is no longer painful. And maybe for a day, for a couple of days, it will be totally gone too. So that's what they mean by where there's no blockage, there's no pain. So the work you just did with the Qigong or with the Tai Chi just helped the Qi to move through the area. So what does that Qi idea mean? So the biggest way to think about Qi is information. We can tell, is there a change in someone's condition? Is it getting worse? Is it getting better? So what's the Qi doing here? And there's other ways to think about Qi as well, but information is one of the best ones. So say for Qi blockage, it might be, okay, someone's got tight muscles. So it can be really tight muscles. The fascia is really tight, it's been tight for a long time. So the fascia is, there's more layers of fascia on there. So that's Davis's law, where there's soft tissue that needs more reinforcement. It'll lay down more collagen. So there's that kind of thing there. That's a form of Qi blockage. The nerves compressed, different tunnels through the body. There's maybe a tightness in the jaw that's causing a dual drag through the whole body. So you might have a pain in the hip, but it's actually coming from tightness in the jaw. So that area needs to be released to help release the energy in this area here too. So pins and needles, numbness, lack of blood flow, lack of fluid flow, where it's just impaired or totally blocked off. So interstitial fluid, that's the fluid that's around all the cells. If that's not moving well, within 24 hours we can die. Same as the lymph system. If the lymph system packs it in, we're done in about 24 hours. So the movement of fluids is highly important in Tai Chi, and the paradigm that Tai Chi exists in is in the movement of fluids as well. It's not really about contracting muscles and that sort of stuff, activating things. It's more like how can you make the body more fluid, make all the fluids in the body flow. And these fluids are blood, interstitial fluid, lymph, cerebrospinal fluid as well. They're the main ones. So how can you make them flow better? So even the heartbeat helps set a rhythm for the cerebrospinal fluid to flow. So that's the fluid that the brain is the brain floats in and supports the brain, gives nutrition to the brain. So that fluid's inside the skull, inside the spinal cord, and bathing the spine as well. So there's actual rhythm that goes around. And things like craniosacral therapy, Bowen therapy, different forms of meditation, they help that rhythm re-establish itself. So if you've had a big whiplash or a knock, that rhythm is actually like it's a jarring thing. The rhythm's not quite right. So just getting that rhythm going back, the whole body goes into a much more state of peace and healing as well. So, you know, my neck, I've got a neck issue that on MRI looks really, really bad. I have no problems in my neck anymore. So I've done a lot of emotional work, a lot of energy work, Qigong, Tai Chi, strengthening work, all sorts of stuff over the last 13 years to get my neck where I don't have any problems anymore. If I checked the imaging, it would probably say very similar things. A lot of degeneration, some disc bulges, some compression, that sort of stuff. But I have no pain. So when we talk about someone's come in with, some come to Tai Chi class and they've got we use the neck as an example. They've got pain in the neck, and the imaging, confirms that too. They do all the exercises, they walk out of the class, well, I've got no pain in my neck, I have no raging symptoms of nerve symptoms in my arms. Because if we check the imaging right then and there wouldn't be much change. So we'd say that when the energy can flow, or there's able to be better flow of fluids, neural flow through the body, there's no pain. So where there's pain, there's blockage, and where there's no blockage, there's no pain.